Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Auction Not Included All Achievement Run. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. And once again, I do apologize that these episodes don't come out as frequent, but they are taking me a little bit more time to where even I have to play this kind of off recording. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. But as always, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a comment. It really does help. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first things first, we're going to start eating barbecue, and we're going to keep adding incubators as long as we can have hatchlings lay eggs. We filled out our 5 ranches by cycle 57, so we can go and start filling these up. As you can see here, it's already crowded in this one. So we can probably move a hatch around. So I'm like, just go ahead and say, hey, buddy, you go there if you don't mind. Or not, that's fine too. There we go, that's what I wanted. But yeah, we are crowded now. Some of these hatches will probably need to start killing, unfortunately for them, but for us it's great because we can start barbecue. So we're gonna go get started on that. We need to worry about our water situation. I've already kind of started working on that, and our auction solution is okay, but we are starting to heat up the base a little bit, and that's why I've started working on a little project over here. So this is our basic SPOM, and I borrowed this kind of like a little bit from, I believe, Echo. If you've seen him, he's done an all achievement run as well. This is kind of a variation of it, and I've kind of started making a power plant over here. I'm gonna have a power plant so that eventually that we can siphon off this. I know it's a self-powered auction machine, but we're gonna eventually have it to where this is like a little power plant, and we can have more than one going, and also have a power plant station to power up this area. I've had to dig into the abyss line a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, we're going to put tiles here, and anything that's within the biome, I'm going to say, hey, that's fine. But any abyss light we crack open, I want to insulate, I think, besides maybe interior. And then we're going to say, hey, like any outer wall, that's going to be our power plant. So I have enough to put 2 hydrogen generators, and probably up here we'll close off the room and then have our power plant so that someone can go up here and get into it. So my thought process is like, hey, we have 2 hydrogen generators right now. They connect to this smart battery. I think we may need 2 smart batteries. I could be wrong. We could probably, yeah, we probably need 2 smart batteries. So I'll have another smart battery here. And then the last floor, for example, I build up this tile. We're going to say, hey, those belong in there. Have that nice and closed off. And then we get our power plant in here. And that is kind of the idea of what I'm going to do with this little area. Where's our power plant at? I know it's in here somewhere. Is that a station? It is a station, isn't it? Yes, it is. Power control station. So I'll put that guy there, and that kind of controls this entire area right here. I hate that I'm digging into the abyssal light, but I feel like for this area, it's kind of what's needed. Especially with I don't need insulation right here. This is a cold biome. We are perfectly fine with this not being insulation. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning on doing up here, at least for the long term, because right now carnivores are our main priority. And I don't want to take away any focus from that. But getting this kind of system set up will help us in the short term. And then eventually we can convert it to a long term. I may turn this entire area into a SPOM, and then we can have this entire power plant area over here. But this is also nice because our water's over here, so we can convert this water and feed it into our SPOM. So first I got to dig into a lot of these. Ooh, I don't want you to dig that. So yeah, we're gonna have to probably do some more dig commands to where we dig down here and drop all this water, because a lot of this water is kind of in the way of our SPOM. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, y'all dig down in here. Just don't get yourselves trapped. That would not be great. So I'm gonna keep an eye on TU right here for a second, make sure she doesn't do anything silly, which, you guys tend to do something silly. Okay, ceiling collapse, that's fine. TU is falling, but TU's not in trouble. TU's in trouble. Yeah, TU can't get out. So what I might have to do, oh no, she's digging it out. And Kevin's coming up here and digging. Ideally, I just want this water to fall down in here so that we can start building out our SPOM. And I've got dig commands or build commands on this because we need to get this to drop here. But also, I need this to be built relatively quickly, because if we don't, it's going to all drop in this room, and that's not going to be great. So let's go ahead and say, hey, dig and build commands on those if you can reach it. TUs don't have any auction, but they can still get out. Oh no, they can't get out. There is no way out of there, is there? Unless they can drop down there. We'll see how they are. Looks like they're gonna drop that floor. Oh, TU, don't dig. TU's trapped. Nope, TU got it. Okay, she climbed back up. Very good. All right, so they're slowly getting this water filled out for me, which is great. TU's about to drop Kevin, and they've trapped themselves. Excellent. All right, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I was keeping my eye on this for a little bit. If we can, let's Oh, why do you guys do this? Why do you do this? I knew I had to keep an eye on it. And I'm going to explain this after I save these fools here. T and Kevin. Someone get these guys and build for them. We have Nisbet doing some florals there. Or not some florals, but some gardening technically. Yeah, we still have a lot of sopping wood over here. Can we please save these guys, if anyone? Are we just gonna let them drown? I mean, they have oxygen, so that's not bad. It was just we need to get them out of here sooner rather than later. Okay, Dark Souls is coming up. Okay, we're building out. So this platform will at least hopefully let us kind of traverse this area a little bit better. Okay, good. Ceiling collapse, that's fine. As long as you guys can traverse. So we'll get this water out of here, let it drain out, and then we'll feel better about this little pit of water here. But yeah, so the SPOM is basically like a variation of what Echo did in one of his achievement playthroughs. I've kind of changed up just a tad. It's in a frigid biome, so it should keep the temperature cold. I'm probably honestly, no, we don't need to do that. I may need to seal this off right here so that this temperature holds. So like, you know, we seal, let's just say like with this, we seal these because we don't want the temperature to escape through here. The abyssal here is fine. Honestly, I don't need to build something right there, but you know, just for the sake of consistency, I will. Dig up the abyssal a little bit. I don't want to dig out as much of it as I can, but if I do, that's fine. So let's go ahead and get an insulated tile there. So this is kind of our entrance to our cold biome, where we chill a lot of stuff. We have a lot of water going in here, which is going to be perfect for this. I'm going to have to figure out that solution. We have, unfortunately, some polluted water that got in here, so I'm going to have to filter some of that out and put it probably in a pit somewhere, or move it all the way down here, or just throw it somewhere else, like maybe down here or something. I don't know. We need to figure out a way to get this water through here, though. And this is brine, so I think with brine, we can use that desalinator and get that going for that. But for the most part, this is going to be me kind of micromanaging a lot of the barbecue up here if we have eggs. These guys, we're just going to start like calling them, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just, it's part of it. We have, it's aged, they're aged, so we need to probably go ahead and start ending some of them. I do want to see how many critters are in here, though. Let's see. Can I look at the room? So we have 7 critters in here. Let's see how many critters we have, because like there's eggs elsewhere as well, probably. Like if we look at hatchling eggs, we have 4 there, we have 1 there. And so mostly they're gonna go in here for right now. If we have an excess eggs, they're gonna go there, and then they'll move up here. So there should be priority hauling jobs on those. But we don't want to get rid of any critters that would take away from our max critter. So we have 7 critters in here, we have 8 critters in here, 9 critters in here. I don't think an egg counts as that. I could be wrong. If we have 9 in here, we might be able to move them around. I don't know. It's honestly really hard to tell with some of these planter boxes until they're built. And then, of course, we have to do this, which is not great. This is why we're building this up here. And once you guys get down here, okay, so you've built that. Now you guys have to reach this. So you can't reach this down here because it is way too far. And I really need you guys to get in here and dig this out because we need that water to drain. What would be the best way to get in here? Could build a ladder, which I don't ideally want to mess up my blueprint here. You guys could technically get through here, I believe. Yeah, you guys should be able to. Oh no, there's a block here that you can't dig out. So let's go ahead and get. That is a 9, so you guys can get through here. Actually, no, that's not going to build. I'm going to cancel this, and then we're just going to dig this out. And we're gonna make this a 9 because I want this all drained out as much as I can. So once y'all get down here, y'all should be able to dig this out and hopefully climb down here, maybe. Granted, if you guys want to climb down here, I probably shouldn't do this. So like, you know, dig that out, climb down. So instead of digging out this one, you guys dig out that one, maybe, sure, something like that. You dig out that, and hopefully you won't fall. And then we can say, hey, dig out this area right here. And don't fall. Whatever you do, do not fall. If you fall, you're getting. I have to make it like a chamber where it's like, hey, this is timeout for what you guys have done. Think about it. So I am gonna put another smart battery right here, just for the meantime. And we don't have to make these out of anything special since we're in a cold biome. They should be fine. If they're not, well, that's my bad, and I should have done better. So let's go ahead and get that dug out. Perfect. That doesn't need me digging out. Yeah, actually, that does need digging out. That's fine. I also want to go and dig out some of this area right here. Very good. All right. So that's our kind of setup for right now. Kevin's digging that out. Perfect. Oh, we're having some more water drip out there. That's fine. Kevin, you're gonna get yourself trapped, aren't you? All right, so that's dripping here. We need to clean up this. This is unfortunately kind of cooling off our base. Well, not unfortunately, our base kind of needs cooling. But without you finishing that job, it's just gonna keep doing this, and we're gonna keep having this pile of water fill up here. And you know, our critters are getting a little cold. I think they're fine. I don't think they're in much danger. We don't have any hatchlings yet, so we can't start calling any. Let's see. How are we doing down here? Okay. Let's take a look at our rooms. We have 8 critters in here, so that's max critters. We have 7 critters in here. We have 9 critters in here. So does that count eggs? Do I see an egg in here? I want an egg to be highlighted, please. So there's not an egg. So there is not an egg in there. So if we go to this room right here, there's not an egg in here. Yep, so that's 9 critters. We need to find the oldest one and take it out. So this is the process of what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of cycles, and I don't want to keep you guys part of it, but I want to give you an idea of what I'm doing. So that is how we are handling that situation at the moment. You can see that one's at age 6. That one's 1. We don't want to do that. That one's 19. That one is 11. All of these critters are unfortunately super young. So I might move one. So we'll take one of these young critters and we're going to move it to here. That way we have, so we just need to make sure these eggs are moved. Yeah, those eggs have to be moved as quickly as we can. That's what's causing a lot of our stunt. But we still have critters going down here and this tank. It'll eventually get done, but yeah, for right now, I'm just going to have to micromanage that. I'm going to try to keep it on speed because I should be able to get all that barbecue as quickly as possible. So, but you can see here, the water is slowly going away for us, which is good. I'll have to probably mop some of this up, which is fine. But at least want to get this out of the way so that you guys could go ahead and start working on that for us. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go work on some stuff for a little bit and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so some good news about our automation front. Hostile can now get mechatronics engineering, so we can start working on automation. It's not really important, but we can go ahead and get it at least if we want to. Hitch can get a point in tidying, so I'm going to do that for Hitch because tidying is going to be super important for us, and the more he can do that, the better. For Evan, I don't think there's anything I want to give Evan around. We're going to keep his point to himself at the moment. For Bubbles, I'm going to give her supplying because that is just a great skill to have. And for Kevin, I'm going to give him supplying too because that's, once again, just a great skill to have. So that is, yep, that's just the skill update for right now. We have some yucky longs problems, but, you know, we'll fix that, I hope. Maybe we can see here that this is kind of going through when they open the door. I don't really have an airtight airlock over here. We honestly need to build one. I was gonna have some suits right here. Yeah, I probably need to make a water lock here so that the germs are not getting in because unfortunately it's looking pretty bad. So I might start working on the water lock here. I honestly need to look up how to do a good one of those because I honestly don't really have a good idea of how to do that. So I'm at least going to do that. And yeah, we have a critter hatching right here. So this is unfortunately our first critter that we are just saying, hey, buddy, how you doing? That's our first barbecue going. So look at that. First barbecue from our hatchery. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. So we'll put another egg in there. From hopefully our yep, there we go. So another egg appeared, which is good. And yeah, so we're looking okay. It's not the best, but we have barbecue now, and we're gonna get there. I think we'll be okay, but it's gonna require a lot of micromanaging on my end. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on that, and yeah, I'll get you guys back when there's another update. Okay, it is about time for a new printing pod, so let's check out what we have. Now, some of you mentioned that, hey, Stabes, you're gonna need more dupes, and you're right. I'm gonna need more dupes to feed all these hungry people and all the barbecue that we're eventually gonna have. So let's take a look at our blueprint here. We don't have algae, I know that for sure. We have piloting and irritable valve, and then night owl. Not really anything crazy right here. No. And then cuisine. Oh, cuisine might be good right now, and it's early bird. You have decreased construction, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna take this Abe. Now this is gonna help us with our cooking too. We might need another grill, but we can start probably thinking about getting rid of this micro measure at some point. I wouldn't say right now, but we want to consider it at some point. Can we make spice? Do we have the stuff to make spice? That would be great for our mood. I don't think we do. Yeah, we have mealwood, so we can make freshener spice, but I don't think we have enough mealwood for that. Okay, that's fine right now. We're not gonna worry about the spice at the moment. I think I did select something. Oh, it does use slime, but no. Okay, we need blossom seeds. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this at the moment. We're not gonna kind of do that. But we can do fried mushrooms. We can do frost buns if we so choose. We are at a barbecue. But let's check our. Ooh, yeah. Let's check what's going on in here. All right, so we have some nice meat. No meat. We do. Do we have any? Do we have any barbecue? No, we're at a barbecue. Where's our meat at? I thought did we already cook it and eat it? I think we might have already cooked it and eat it. Let's take a look at our colony summary. If we look at the carnivore, we now have 24,000 of 400,000. So we're okay. I think we're gonna be okay. We just need to get a lot more critters going and make sure that everyone is not crowded. Like I said, I'm under micromanage, so we're cramped in here again. We got something else that hatched. We do have an egg in here though, so I'm gonna have to make sure I sweep these every once in a while, saying, hey, get these eggs out of here. And we're starting to have eggs get in here. It's not very many, but it's some. We do have 4 units of eggs though, so that means, oh, okay, we have some there. Okay, so we have 3 eggs in here. So yes, there it is, 3. I just can't count. Perfect. All right, so we have this Abe now. I already went ahead and, well, okay, no, I said I went ahead and built him a bed, but now he has a bed. We're gonna need to get some more of these incubators down. I think that's the best way for us to get the barbecue achievement if we get more incubators. I don't think I'm gonna need that many, but just to be safe, I do need to be careful with using my refined metal, because that is kind of important as well. We don't have any refined metal because no one's able to do the job. Now let's take a look at this Abe. Let's make sure we get him on the right schedule. So schedule-wise, Abe is an early bird, so this is perfect for him. We have Evan and Amari. So let's move. They're both both Amari and Abe are morning birds. So let's go ahead and move Evan to this one over here. Move duplicate. We want Evan. So we go down here. Evan's now on the night schedule, which is fine by me. It's not really a night schedule in all honesty. It's more of a, it's like a mix of something weird. I don't know. Probably need to adjust this in all honesty. It's fine. So yeah, this is kind of our schedules at the moment. We have a lot of people on this down here. We might need to move some people back up to the morning schedule if I'm honest. Meep is kind of down here. Hitch, Dark Souls 2, Kevin. No, I think this is fine. I think we should be okay right now. We have 14 dupes now, which means we're gonna need even more food. So yeah, we really need barbecue to really start some of these things hatching. Bubbles is handling that. We do have some of our mealwood whenever someone can do that. Right now, our farmer isn't farming, they're ranching. Let's take a look at Abe. Abe is going to cook when he can. And that means someone... I know the operating is for the micromeasure, so we might need to get a second grill going, just so we have plenty of stuff going on. If you can't cook, then supply and store. We have a lot of supply and store jobs. Same with Meep. If you are operating supply and store, I'm actually going to take you off cooking, because you don't need to do that, and tidy, so do that. All right, very good. All right, so let's take a look at our ranches. Looking good. And this one's cramped, but it's still, I think we have an egg in here, so let's make sure we have it. Once again, sweep that up. Hopefully someone takes care of that. And honestly, like, that's a sweep 9, like, to be honest. We also have a stone hatchling egg in here, which means, ooh, we actually don't have a cramped. I want to take a look at this room real quick. I think we're missing a hatch in here at this point. Yeah, I didn't hit his, oh, I missed this one. Oh, yeah, there it is. I should have seen that. That's my fault. I killed a hatch much sooner than we should have. Oh, that's not good. It'll be fine. Hopefully we'll get that resolved. But yeah, we're gonna try our best. I don't know if we're gonna be able to have enough barbecue, but like I said, probably need to get more of these going, but we're kind of limited by our power at the moment. You guys are starting to work on our power station, but you guys are limited by your oxygen. So there's a lot of issues going on, and I've kind of started setting up Atmos suit docks. Granted, we don't really have the O2 for that, and we have to make sure we don't like shove polluted O2 in here, which we do have somewhat of an issue of pollution going on right now. So that's me gonna have to kind of close this area off because there's a lot of pollution right here. I mean, there's a ton of it. So we're probably gonna have to set up some kind of weird airlock here, and that's gonna be up to me to try to get that done. So I'm gonna try to do that, make sure we have a safe spot for you guys to come and not get all kinds of germs on you. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, I don't know why, but for some reason you guys you're just not going to the bathroom. You guys aren't just, I guess you just have too many jobs, or you can't hold it until, you know, the next time you go to the bathroom. We have 2 bathroom periods and you guys are still peeing everywhere. Stop it. You're making our base a mess. We don't need this. But yeah, you can see here that we're dealing with a lot of messes throughout the base just because you guys can't hold your bladders. So we're working on getting a lot of that cleaned up. So yeah, that's really all I have to report at the moment. We're kind of we found some extra hatches here and there, and we killed them for barbecue. So we should be making some more barbecue up here. I think Amari is working on that at the moment. Let's see. We don't have any barbecue at the moment. Amari's going back and forth. You can see Abe brought up some barbecue here, so we got 1,000 grams of meat, and someone else used the bathroom. Well, guys, just go to the bathroom. Empty pipe. Oh, jeez. Why is this broken? So it's my fault again. Why is there no water? Why is this completely empty? What happened? I thought, okay, well, supposedly we don't have any water in here, so that's not great. Well then, okay, yes, it is my fault, but why is it my fault? Oh, maybe we had maybe these were taking up too much of the polluted water. Oh, yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, that would be my fault. So we need to get an intake going again. So you guys were using the bathroom because it's my fault, per usual. So that's going out. That's fine. We want this to go up and in. This is a priority 9. Actually, this is a priority emergency. You guys get that done now, please. Because we need that water desperately, because you guys are just going to keep peeing all over the floor. I was wondering why we were having a pee spree, and that's definitely it. Okay, that's fine. We can clean up some of that. No worries whatsoever. You guys are working on getting those pipes done for me, and we're using sandstone still. That's good. Oh, leave it to me to cause you guys problems. Okay, so pipes are going again. We just need to get a good inlet of water here, and I think I might just keep this attached, maybe. Because I think what was happening is we weren't producing enough polluted water to cycle through this and take care of these plants, maybe. That may have been it. Possibly. I don't really know what happened there. Do we have all of our stuff going here that we need to? I do want to make sure that we have... No, what do these count as? Is this the... are these miscellaneous? No, it's sulfur and abyssalite. I'm looking for the reed fibers there, and I don't think any of this is going to be it. Clothing, maybe? No. I mean, we'll put clothing here. But what I want is our... That's filtration, industrial... Ingredient, here we go. Industrial ingredients together too. All right, perfect. So we can just another sweep job going. Don't hit that up. So there. All right, perfect. All right, so hopefully that's going to get our water going again. So oh, wait, is this going the wrong way? It's going the wrong way, isn't it? Oh, no. All right, hang on. It's still broken. Everything's broken. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, this is going this way, and that's... Ooh. Okay, hang on. Whoa. Okay, that's wrong. And I need someone to empty these pipes. Can I have my pipe overlay, please? And thank you. Yes, thank you. All right. Empty these. Empty. All right, that actually needs to go up there. All right. Let's try this one more time. Liquid pipe. In there. Go. And then we'll leave... Actually, you know, we just empty that one too. I'm still gonna... Oh, don't mess up our refiber. I don't think it will, but... I should make sure those get emptied out. Okay, let's try this again, because that's priority again. So let's get plumbing overlay back on, and then say priority, emergency, these. Please and thank you. I'll get it right one time. All right, so let's take a look at our branches here. We have that. Breathable, unbreathable. We don't have any eggs yet. That's not great. And I think what happens is they may release them in the wild, so we have to keep an eye out for any hatches that are like roaming like this one. This one may just like escape. I think we're full on ranches. I'll make sure before I murder that guy. We have 9 critters in here. We have an egg that needs to be gotten, so let's sweep that egg up. Okay, very good. Yes, I know toilets. I'm working on it. Oh, this is okay. Well, I'm gonna work on this travesty of what's going on right now. Hopefully, we'll get all this resolved. But yeah, once again, just gonna be micromanaging a lot of our eggs here and make sure we have plenty of critters. We have 9 critters in here, so that's you know, over capacity. Probably need to get some more incubators up. I need more refined metal for that. So yeah, it's just it's kind of stressful right now. I'm not gonna lie. And so it begins where we start attacking hatches and making more barbecue. We have our incubators going. We found this guy who's by himself, unfortunately, or not by himself, but he's the 9th and the oldest in this this ranch. So Tio's gonna go over here and murder him. And that's more barbecue for us. So yeah, we're working on it. We're hitting barbecue in here. It's very slow but sure. And I know it doesn't say that we have barbecue in here, but we do have barbecue, I promise. If you take a look at our colony summary, we are at 32,000. So yeah, it's gonna be a slow process, but we have 40 cycles to do it, so I think we can. I'm not sure if I need to get more incubators up. I don't want to be like too sorry too late, but I might try to do that. And we may get some in here just for the giggles, and make sure that we have enough incubators to go around. So we're gonna put 4 more in here just for the heck of it, to make sure that we can actually get these critters in here and get more barbecue for us to eat. Now we have to eventually focus on like, hey, the only thing we want to eat is barbecue, because that's all we want to focus on. So I'm gonna get these automation sensors set up, and then yeah, keep working on towards the carnivore. Okay guys, just to bring you back for a little bit, I'm working on our little SPOM system up here, and there's a little bit of an issue that I came across, and it's this desalinator. We're just gonna use this water and everything for cycling through the SPOM. But I think the issue we're going to come across is that this water, it may freeze in the pipes. So what I've done instead, I'm going to set up a pipe down here and use some of this excess water that we have, and this will just be our water pit dedicated to our SPOM for the short term, and so we can get a good source of water that is not going to possibly freeze in our pipes. The brine is fine because it has the salt, and so it's not going to freeze as fast. But you can see the freezing point is 22.5 C. If we look at just standard water, it's going to be 0.6 C. If this water goes too cold, once it converts, it's possibly going to be too cold, and it's going to freeze the pipes, and it's not going to be great. We can see that it's heat plus KTUs, but I don't think this is going to heat up our water in time. Please let me know if it doesn't, and I can adjust this as needed if it does heat up our water. But if it doesn't, this could be an issue, and I may need to fix that. But we can still make it as a water source and put it back in, and maybe it'll warm up over time in a different biome. So we could possibly think about doing that. But right now, this is the solution I'm going to go with. Just kind of get some overlays going. You can see our water solution goes fit in there. I do have some gas overlays now that I'm working with. That's not what I'm looking for. I want ventilation, materials, no ventilation. So you can see here, I've got these going over here. I got an overflow system going over here. This one goes over here and it overflows if needed. And this one will burn off any excess power that we have, so on and so forth. You guys are going to work on that. And yeah, I'm going to continue working on it until we get it all situated. Okay, another thing I have done is I have gone ahead and made a critter drop over here. And I'm going to say any hatches, sage hatches, especially just like little hatchlings, we're just gonna put them in here, and I guess honestly any other hatches as well, because our other farms are full. So anything that goes in here, it's not gonna matter if they're crowded. We're gonna come in here and say, hey, this is where they're gonna be killed at. Yes, it's a kill chamber. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, that's where they're all gonna go, and that's where we're gonna get our barbecue from. We're looking pretty good, I think, although our fridge is pretty full. We have a lot of, what do we have a lot of? Mush fry? Is that all we have a bunch of? There's some curative tablets in there. I don't think I want those in there. Let's get those out of there. What do we have a lot of in here, really? Oh, we have 750 grams of muckroot. I'm just gonna drop that. Actually, no, that's not it either. What is it? What do we have a lot of? What is this thing full of? Is it the sleet wheat grain? That was it. Yeah, it was the sleet wheat grain. Interesting. We need to figure out a place to store that, because I think the sleet wheat grain is going to cure to talent muckroot, and I want to see the sleet wheat grain if possible. There it is. Seed of sleet wheat plant. Oh, the seed. And it doesn't. Oh no, it does eventually. Okay, it's in a sterile atmosphere. It will be there. And we do have some sleet wheat up here that we can regrow, I think. Yeah, we have plenty of sleet wheat. So if that does expire, that's fine. But I don't want our fridge to be taken up by all of that. Which makes me wonder, we do have a food deficit, so we're gonna work on that. But we have room for a new duplicant, so we're gonna do that? I don't know. Let's see who we have. Oh, we have a Paku care package. You know what that means? Barbecue. We're gonna go for this. Yep, we're gonna get a bunch of Paku, and we're just gonna go and say, hey, we want to drop Paku here. So let's say Paku. And we have some leftover barbecue if we need to. And they'll hopefully multiply, and we'll have to worry about barbecue as much. Where is my... Are they not here? Oh, no, we need something different. Oh, I have made a mistake. Or as we call them here, mistakes is... You need me to fish release. Aha. Okay. So I'm going to put that there, I think, or maybe cancel that. And we need to make actually this a priority and then drop our Paku here. I'm thinking, can I turn this around? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. We can put that here and cancel this, or just deconstruct this. But this is a priority. Build that if y'all can. That way we can get our Paku and they're not going to hopefully drown on air. Yes. I said what I said. It looks like E-Court is going over there and handling that for us. And then we need all of our Paku dropped off here if possible. So we need fish release. We need all of our Pakus, all of them. And I want this to be priority 9 if possible. I don't know if this is how it's going to work. We're going to find out because they should fall through the ladders. I'm going to make them priority 9. That's not how that works. So hopefully our employees will just come and do that. Not employees. I'm playing Lobotomy Corporation too much. Our colonists. We also have, let's see, Evan has a new skill. I think we have decided not to put any more into Evan. We have mechatronics engineering for Meep, so we're going to get that more operating for sure. Ooh, Nesbit has aesthetic design, decorating. Yes, that would be very good. And then E-Cord, we're going to go and give E-Cord some farming as well. That looks good to me. All right, excellent. We do need another seed for this if we have it. I don't think we do. No, we do have a thimble reed. Plant that. And I want to make sure that our plumbing is okay. Make sure that we have plenty of water coming through. And we do. I mean, we permanently have it hooked up to this and it's not running. I don't know if it's fully sustainable yet. We may need a couple more of these bathrooms to produce more of this polluted water. And we need some showers in all honesty. I'm not sure when we put the showers yet. I know I talked about putting them up here. And honestly, we may put them like in here or something just to for the tie us over until we get all these incubators gone. But for now, we have all of our excess critters going here for our hatches. So yep, that's the update on that. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys when there's something else fun to report. Also, update, I did this wrong. It was oh, cannot be wrangled. Okay, never mind. Why can we not wrangle you? Can we sweep the pocket? No. No, we can't. Okay, can we move them? Interesting. I guess because they're already wrangled, maybe? Oh, no, they can't be moved. Unreachable move. Skill required operation. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure why we can't get these Paku, but I might just have to kill them, unfortunately. It says they're unreachable, which I don't know why they're unreachable. They shouldn't be. I'm not sure why our ranchers can't get to them. What about an attack? Can we attack? No, we can't. That one is swimming. Okay, Dirt Souls is wrangling. Okay, no, we are wrangling. Interesting. I don't know what was the issue there was. Okay, anyway, yeah. Anyway, we gotta wrangle them. Okay, it says we cannot wrangle them. Oh, why? Okay, fine. We're just gonna do the move command and put them in. Because that seemed to strangely work. I don't know why that worked, but that's what we're gonna do at the moment. If someone happens to know why, please let me know, because I am unsure of why that happened. And maybe it's because this isn't in water? Maybe this has to be in water? Possibly? I'm not sure. Not sure why that's not working. But yeah, let's try to move all of these Paku if we can. And then we'll have some extra barbecue possibly to tie us over. I think we'll be okay. We just need to make sure we have the people to eat it, which means next pod we'll probably need to make sure that we can do that. Unless a pod just gives us barbecue immediately, then, you know, there's also that. We're going to attack that one Paku just to have some free meat, but I'll actually have to probably get the command for that, because that's not going to be raw meat. That's just going to be it's going to be something else, I think. Yeah, you guys are moving the Paku in here, which was good. So they now have a nice home. And we need to make sure what they need to eat, because I don't know what they eat. Digestion, algae, thimble. Oh, yeah, and they'll eat the algae. Or the slime. Do they eat slime? That'd be great if they eat slime. And they produce polluted dirt. Grass seed, no. I don't think they eat slime, which is unfortunate, but they do eat algae. Mealwood, nosh bean, sleet wheat, grain. Gas grass. Do we have anything that they'll eat in here? Not really, no. We need algae. How much algae do we have? We have 38 tons. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with that. So I actually need to get them a little bit of food, don't we? Let's see. Fish release, critter feeder, fish feeder. Oh, I guess it just drops down below. So do I put that do I put that on is this a block technically? Maybe? I don't know if that's a block that our dupes walk on or not. If it is, let's see. So just out of curiosity, if I destroy one, Let's do a little bit of experimenting. This is something I'm having to learn. So we have that. I'm wondering if that's a block people can walk on or if it's something else entirely. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to figure that out. But we'll put the Paco in there. We'll move them one by one at the moment, and then we'll kind of feed them some algae. We'll have to draw. What is wrong with you? Are you okay, bud? Okay, anyway, that was kind of interesting. We'll need to make sure we get some more water in here, but that's going to be dismantled. That one's floating. I don't know what's going on here. We're not wanting to seem to move them. Okay, Bubbles is going for it. Good. All right. Anyway, that issue's kind of resolved. And you can see here we have a hatchling now, which is, you know, unfortunately going to be barbecue. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the barbecue buffet. So yeah, we're going to slowly get barbecue in here. And you can see, you know, it's not moving quickly. It's not as quickly as I probably want it to, but hopefully it'll start spiraling. We are at 40,000 kilocalories, which is pretty good at cycle 62. I'm looking forward to that. So we're just gonna keep things moving and yeah, see where we get to. Okay, guys, I had to figure this out for a second, but for some reason, you guys were stuck in a loop, going around and around, dropping these critters off and taking them out of one. And what I had to do is I dropped this to max of 7 critters instead. We know we have an 8 in here, but just in case you guys are gonna pick up if there is, I guess, a max of 8, and then, I don't know, it was kind of a weird math I had to do, but had to get that done. If we look here, you can see that we have 8, or I actually have 9 in here, maybe an egg or something. Yeah, an egg just spawned in here, so we sweep that up and hit 9. But as long as you guys do that, I think we should be okay. We see Evan's gonna go collect that and pick that up, and then we should still have 8 in here, which is good. Yep, 8 now. Now we have a 9 in here, so there's probably another egg that spawned in here, or we actually have the maximum critters, which if that's the case, we may... Oh, no, there's an egg hiding. I see you. Yeah, well, I've been having to play a mini game here of like, hey, where's the egg at? And yeah, it's been something else. And I could get some automation set up. We do have mechatronics this year, but that's going to require a lot of metal. And I think for right now, we're just going to micromanage it, unfortunately. Also, nothing is running up here. One is about to turn on. These two are about to turn on, which I don't like how close they are in relation, but I guess it's fine. But yeah, we actually have a good bit of critter spawning down here, which means you know what time it is. It's time for another attack. Yes, the barbecue buffet has started. Thank goodness. We're at cycle 64. I'm taking it kind of slow, but I'm going to update you guys as much as I can. But we're at 45,000 kilocalories. We still have a ways to go, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm still working on our SPOM up here. It's been a process, that's for sure. Got to hook up the right amount of power and all that fun stuff. So I'm actually gonna disable that and try to get this running and try to get something going. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable these right here, or not, enable, sorry, that's what I meant. Enable these, and so that the SPOM can go ahead and start getting kicked off. It's not gonna be very good, but with this this tune-up over here, I'm hoping that this will apply. And get us a better look at what this is going to do, because this will be like a 1200 watt generator, which should cover this entire thing right here. But once this gets all sucked out, we can see here that we see the ventilation. The ventilation is going to be a little messy, but it's okay. Like, it went into some of the generators, but it's, like I said, it's fine. We do have all this built, so it's going to be pushing out. We are going to have to watch out for the wattage, though. I think the wattage should be fine in this. You can see that we have a couple, we have 240, 240, 120, 140. We may have to upgrade this to heavy watt wire. But as long as this is gonna kickstart, you know, it's gonna take a minute to run because Bubbles can't do that by herself. We just need to get some hydrogen going, which is not happening because I think what I did is I forgot to set this up. Oh, and also it doesn't have water. That would probably help a lot too. So there's a lot going on up here. I need you guys to actually come up here and get this thing kickstarted, and then we can disable these again and cut the wire. Once this thing is kickstarted, yeah, it's gonna go into here and it's not gonna be happy. That's fine. It's gonna damage it. That's okay. So let's see if we can get this thing kickstarted. I don't know if anyone's gonna be, yeah, you guys are gonna focus on getting this thing alive down here. But I'm gonna have to get some, ooh, we're actually starving? No, okay, never mind. We're gonna have to get some transformers up and kind of separate these out. And honestly, a lot of this is because of the incubators, unfortunately. That's just kind of part of it. But you can see here, we cleared out our critters. I just want to make sure the rooms are good. Critters 9. Why do we have 9 critters again? What are you guys doing? But more eggs. Yes, the eggs. They're spawning so much. So we're gonna just put a 9 on that, and yeah, hopefully get the eggs back up. Make sure I get all these eggs out here. Oh, there's one up here. There you are, you little jerk. Come here. Yeah, so you can see we have a lot of eggs spawning, which is good. Which means I could probably. Ooh, wait, what? Oh no, lime. Okay, that was kind of weird. Let's see. Yeah. Nope, I don't want lime. I want the hatchling egg. That's what I want. Sweep. Put that a 9. Yeah, so you can see this is just an example of what I've been doing. It's been, you know, it's been something for sure. But hey, at least we're getting barbecue. We have 4,000 kilocalories right there. Yeah, it's really, we're feeling real good about this. Yeah, you can see here we have a hatch that got dropped off. I do want to make sure that we're not, like, because of the eggs, that you guys are picking up the hatches and then putting them in here, and I'm just kind of slowly killing our hatch farms. So I'm trying to make sure that is not doing. We have 8, 8, 8, still 8. Good. Picked up our eggs. And this is probably where I need to get the automation set up. But like I said, that cost a lot to do. If we look at the shipping, it cost a good bit of refined metal, and we don't have that. So I'm gonna have to play the manual game for a little bit. But yeah, we're getting started. And we know we have these this kind of I think it's called an evolution chamber. So we have that going for us. We have these Paku down here. I think they're fine. I think they're happy. They're kind of glum. They're crowded. So I mean, honestly, we could probably just say, hey, get one of these, and then we can attack those. And I think, do we have? Yeah, so we have Paku fillets, so we'll grab that. So we have the Paku fillets if we need them. So yeah, that's kind of where, that's the status of the colony at the moment. And yeah, I'm gonna jump back into it. Okay, so I'm bringing you guys back, and this is a SPOM at the moment. It's getting some oxygen in there, which is okay. We're not producing enough of our hydrogen, unfortunately. You can see here the max gas pressure because this guy's not running. So what's happening is we're not getting enough oxygen flow through this pipe. So if we look here, let me get my ventilation. You can see that this thing is just pumping oxygen through, and this is not getting a chance. So we're having a max overflow here. So this one's not running and producing enough hydrogen for us. So we're honestly getting way too much oxygen. If we had this one running, that would be great. So what we could do is we may have this one dedicated to, we could probably set up a separate pipe and get that one dedicated to our suits when we get them set up. But right now we kind of need this guy running. Also, we're gonna probably be pumping pretty cold air. I actually want to check the temperature real quick. Let's see, how are we doing on air? Is this hot air? Like, you know, what temperature wise? I mean, that's cold air, I guess. So I'm wondering if this is eventually, let's see if I can turn this off. Maybe, okay, yeah, wait, this is too much. Let's say if it's below 500. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this for a second and check it out, but maybe let's try 500 instead. Let's do that. Yeah, so it's below 500 grams. I'm hoping. Let's keep an eye on it for a second. So if, wait, maybe if it's above? Am I doing this wrong? Current ambient pressure. I need this one to turn off so this one actually has a chance. Okay, current load, automation wire. All right, so that one's turned off. Okay, it keeps turning back on. Maybe 300, honestly. If below 300? If above 300, no, 750. Let's try above 750. 750 grams. Above 750 grams. That turns off. Stay off. Yes. And this one's gonna, okay, hang on, ventilation. This is gonna be playing with it because this is the first time I've actually run one of these. Is this gas pipe not connected? Why are you not turning? Oh, wait. If it is above 750 grams, turn on. There we go, okay. Let's take a look at our gas pipes here. All right, we're sitting way too much. Yeah, we're just like absolutely destroying these hydrogen generators, unfortunately. But it's okay. We're gonna have to destroy them for a little bit until we get these this atmosphere situated, because we want them sending in gas pressure. Once this one has got all its pressure through, I think we'll be okay. I had my MS sensors not working properly, but I think once this thing is situated, so this one will have a chance to run again. Throw all that gas through there. I might make this one even higher. Granted, it's off right now. And I think, let's look at our temperatures as well. So that should be cooling off the base a little bit more because our base is getting a little hot. But yeah, I think once this thing's situated, I know I could have like vacuumed this thing out and everything, but I wanted to go and get it running as much as I could. I think maybe I may need to lower these guys a little bit more. Let me check and make sure I have my design sort of right. I don't think I have it 100% perfect, but I'm gonna check just in case. Okay, yeah, that's kind of right. That's the way it's supposed to be. But I think it's just because of the atmosphere at the moment. Okay, yeah, we're just sending a ton of oxygen to these poor things. But I think once this gets kind of dealt with, and I want to get these guys off here as soon as I can. But as soon as we get this power plant going, like this, I need actually this done pretty quickly so we can get a power plant in here so this is running more efficiently. So you guys can get off these. And it looks like, did someone pee again? No, the ice is melting. The polluted ice is melting on top. Yeah, that'll do it. I have to constantly mop this out, and it's actually going to keep falling into our... I have a desalinator set up here. I know you guys didn't see this yet, but yeah, I have a desalinator. I might need to move this ladder, because we're actually getting a lot of polluted water in here. We're going to have to filter this stuff out. Granted, we can kind of use it as... Yeah, okay, so this polluted ice is actually producing some of this for us, so we don't want that. I might just enclose this, in all honesty, so that we're not dealing with that. We'll cancel that and enclose that if we can. That way the polluted ice is not getting on us. I'm going to make that a 9 too. Actually, I'm going to make that an 8 because I already have a ton of 9s. You know, if you prioritize everything at 9, you're not prioritizing anything. So yeah, I'm going to also cancel that. All right, take a look at it here. Okay, we have some hydrogen now. And as long as that produces right, we should see hydrogen go through here. And I think I have this too low. This is what's wrong. Yeah, I have this way too low. So what the problem is that this actual pump is way too low down here. So let's deconstruct that guy, and I'm gonna make this a priority now because we actually need that done. So rather there, and we need it right here. So Kevin's gonna get in here. He's gonna have the GIs for a second, but that's fine, Kevin, and we appreciate your sacrifice. And we're gonna put this one right there once Kevin's done. And hopefully my farms are doing okay back at base because, you know, that would not be good. All right, so that's done. Good. Let's get the gas pump in here. And let's just throw it right there because that's exactly where I want it. Perfect. And we can go and get deconstruct the pipe that is in here. I'm going to go ahead and get the ventilation overlay up so I don't do anything crazy. Deconstruct that. And we need to make sure we hook our power back up because if that's not right, well, then, you know, it's not going to work. So do that. And we're going to say priority immediate on all of these until someone gets in here and fixes it for us. And we have the materials right here, so someone should be able to easily construct it. This pipe should connect easily into there. We have some oxygen in there. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, once we get that, the oxygen should fix. Bubbles is going to come here and handle that for us. I'm kind of recording this part because I want you guys to see the SPOM working. I want this episode to like, hey, we got the SPOM working and we're working towards carnivore. We have some major achievements. And honestly, the next video might be me completing carnivore and skipping ahead 40 cycles, 40 to 30 cycles. Oh, come on, Bubbles, you can do it. There's plenty of oxygen here. I know you can breathe. And perfect. All right, so. Is that not working? Oh, the automation's not right. So it's not working as intended. Let's get that fixed up, shall we? Oh, no, it should be. Red signal. If above 1,000. Send it. Okay, so if above 1,000, send it. We have an extra automation wire, but I'm really not too concerned with it, honestly. All right, let's take a look at our ventilation. So we got a little bit of oxygen coming through. That's all right. We want to see until we don't see any oxygen no more. We're gonna have some, you know, breaks here and there, but that's okay. And I think we're getting some oxygen because of that. And yeah, we can see the hydrogen sinking down there, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want to see. We're gonna have a tiny sliver of oxygen here and there. And I might put this at, no, we see we have some oxygen coming in. So I think it's because of my signals here, and we're not probably producing enough of this at the moment. I think my signals are kind of wrong. If above 1,000, so if we look here, let's just take a look and let's just let it run for a little bit and see, because we're getting a lot of oxygen here, which is concerning. I may have to make this even higher so it pushes the oxygen down. So it's like, let's do 1250 right now. Like a 1250 maybe? Try that. Maybe these aren't pushing enough oxygen through and the oxygen's kind of overflowing, which could be it. And And this, yeah, the pipe's blocked, so, you know, we're having way too much oxygen come through this one. So maybe we take that down to... Not gonna lie, this is kind of tricky for me. I'm trying to figure this out. This is the first time for me. I'm gonna work on this and see if I can find a good balance. Oh my goodness, while I was checking on the SPOM, I looked back down here and I was like, we had so many critters, just all of them. All of the critters. It is happening. We are working towards carnivore, and it's exciting. We have an extra egg in here, so I forgot to do my sweeping duties on that. So, you know, we're just gonna say, hey, sweep that egg. Sweep that egg. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put these like priority 9 sweeps. So sweep that, see if there's any other eggs hiding about. I don't see any. Okay, tricky, but we have a new printing pod though, so let's see what we got here. And we might need to choose a new dupe. I'm not sure yet. We have shiny nymph eggs. We're not really worried about that. Is there another dupe that we want to get? We're okay on food at the moment. We can get construction, strength excavation. We can get strength machinery construction. Germ resistance, but cannot do cooking errands, which I think is fine. We're good on cooks. We can have someone just good at... Honestly, this is not bad. You know, you have a +1 in a lot of stuff, but it's honestly not too bad. This Hassan. Yeah, so I think we'll take this one. Yeah, I think we'll take the Hassan. So let's go ahead and get him. Welcome to the colony, Hassan. Glad to have you here. I'm noticing that our reeds aren't growing for some reason. I don't know why they're not growing, and it might be because irrigation's stored. Okay. Do we have regular water in here? If so, I need to empty the storage. So let's do that. Empty that. Empty that. So let's fix that, and hopefully that'll resolve on its own. But yeah, we have a ton of critters in here, and yeah, really excited about that. So we're gonna get that as a 9 and hunt. You guys are gonna go get them, handle that, and we'll have more barbecue for us. We're at cycle 67. Let's take a look at our colony summary. We are at 65,000 kilocalories, and I think at the rate we're going, I think we're gonna get the carnivore treatment. I'm pretty sure we are. We also have a ton of planter boxes in here. We're gonna copy the settings, get tons of mealwood. This is not a permanent solution, but it is a solution. We honestly don't need it at the moment. We need to focus on barbecue. But it's good to have those extra calories stored up. I think at this point, I'm pretty satisfied after we get these planted with stomping the microbe musher and getting that done. So once we have that done, we will turn it off and then move on from finally our mush bars, which is great. We do also have this down here where we have all these incubating for our evolution chambers. So yeah, I think at the rate we're getting hatches and the rate we're hatching them, I think we're going to be set up for carnivore. I'm hoping I'm not wrong. If you guys let me know down below the math, if I'm completely thinking otherwise, then please let me know and then we'll adjust that. But I think we're starting to get our SPOM set up a little bit better here. You can see here that I think we're okay to turn this off. I think the hydrogen and stuff is kind of worked itself out, but I got 1,000 grams here, a 750 here, so this one's actually gonna run before this one. And then hopefully, yeah, there's some oxygen that gets in every now and then. It's not the most efficient thing, and you guys let me know if I've got the wrong pressures down here. But we definitely don't want to spend the time repairing these things over and over again. So let me know if I'm what I'm doing wrong with my pressures, and I will gladly adjust them, because I don't seem to understand why our hydrogen and oxygen are like, this one's sucking up oxygen. I feel like the hydrogen should be enough, and maybe it's because I'm not letting enough hydrogen in here. Maybe that's it. Maybe this needs to be higher, but you can see we have a good bit. But it seems like ambient pressure, so the pressure goes up and down. So maybe we need to put this at 1,500 until that hydrogen really stacks up there. So let's try 1,500, and so we see that hydrogen really get there. So once that's there, maybe we'll have plenty of hydrogen to go around, and the oxygen will settle down, and we don't have to worry about it as much, because our hydrogen is kind of what's kind of bugging us at the moment. Also need to get a high pressure vent so we can just kind of push gas through this vent here. You can see this one is just kind of struggling at the moment. So I might replace it with a high pressure vent when I have the resources to, which I don't, which is fine. Oh, we need plastics for that. Never mind. Yeah, so we need to get Drecos going. I know some of you suggested a Dreco farm, but like I said, I'm going to focus on carnivore before we focus on anything else. Not sure why we're not killing these. Anyone else want to grab some barbecue? Okay, we're delivering those. Got it. All right. I'm assuming we'll eventually get those guys done. Okay, there we go. Sorry, hatches, but your food now. Thanks. All right. We also have another hatch egg right here. So yeah, I'm going to go back to looking for hatch eggs, and then yep, keep working toward carnivore. I'll let you know if something else exciting happens. Also, I realized that we didn't have a mess table for some of our dupes. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Also, I think we don't have a bed for someone. Let me make sure. Long commutes, building resource, flooding, slime lung. Yeah, we do have a very bad case of slime lung going on. You can see up here, Kevin is not feeling great. Kevin is very sick. And it's because of all the slime lung over here. You know, we're gonna eventually have that fixed. Eventually. You know, we can see slime lung is getting out, and it's kind of, you know, we have a small outbreak. It's not that bad. But yeah, also we have, I think, potential damage on what? Overloading. Do I actually have all this hooked up? I do, yes. All right, so this is gonna overload. I'm actually gonna have to upgrade this to like produce power throughout the entire base. But once this is hooked up, we're gonna hook this up to this spare up here, which we can actually do now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get conductive wiring upgraded throughout this entire part of the base. And, ooh, speaking of, max power 2 kilowatts. I think this would be okay for the wire bridge. Conductive wire bridge. Carries more wattage than a regular wire bridge. Yeah, so we're gonna need to get that. So I wonder if can I upgrade that? Is that a thing I can do? Can I just throw that on top? No, it's not. All right, that's fine. So we're actually gonna go ahead and do some conductive wiring here. It's gonna be a long, arduous process, but we have the SPOM working, at least where I would like it to working. I think we're starting to get this to where hydrogen is going to be pushing through a little bit more. It's not as good as I want it to be, but that's fine. We also, I believe we have, see, it's, so the battery is working, so that's on auto. This one is also, so we have plenty of power up here. We have power that we can send to the base, and these are going to get tuned up because of the tune up here. And because of that we have their generator done, or, you know, our power control room done, we're able to do that. So yeah, it looks very good. I'm trying to get this whole area cleared up here so we don't have to worry about all this lovely stuff that's on the top here. I'll sweep that out. But yeah, that's our SPOM. It's done. We're just gonna get some of these power issues fixed, and then we're good to go. So I'm gonna work on the power, and then yeah, I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty guys, I am back, and right now we need to get a lot of this issue fixed where we can use some of this excess power, because as you can see in our ventilation overview, we're pretty full on this. And once again, let me know why I'm getting oxygen here. I don't really know why. I may have something wrong here with the settings or anything. I channeled this down to 1250 because, you know, the pressure was getting over max. But as you can see here, we have hydrogen starting to get down into our oxygen, which would not be very good. But we have nowhere for this excess hydrogen to burn off to, which is not great. So we need to get it to our base as soon as we can. But that is a problem I'm going to have to fix for the next episode. But I'm just glad we got this up and running, and I'm glad we are starting to work on carnivore. We're at cycle 69. Nice. So then we're work on that, getting that done, and work towards carnivore. So yeah, we're on track. I think we got about 100,000 kilocalories of carnivore done, which is good. Also, we just unlocked oxygen not included. We distributed 1,000 kg of oxygen using gas vents. So very good. So you can see we're 92,000. We can need 400,000 to go. We're at cycle 69, or go ahead and already have 100,000. I think we're pretty set, but you guys let me know down below how you think we feel about it. But that's going to be wrapping up for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it as always. Thank you for spending some of your time here, and I shall see you next time. Bye, everybody.